Hello, my math independent study student. In this video, we are going to look at three special cases of multiplying binomials. Let's begin with the first case, add time add. What do we mean? If you can look at here, if we have a binomial, and in this case this is a sum, so a plus b squared. So they addition inside, so this is the same thing as you write them as a product of a smaller degree with degree 1, which is a plus b times a plus b. Now this will be equal what? So remember the step that we show you again. You take the first term of the first binomial. You are going to multiply with each one of the term in your second binomial. So that will give us a square plus ab. And now you go ahead and repeat the same process for the second term. So then that will give you ab plus b square. Now the two of the term in the middle, they are like term because they have the same variables and the same exponent. So when you add them up, you just add the coefficient in front, so there's no number in front, so by default it will be 1. So think about 1 plus 1 gives you 2. So our answer will be a squared plus 2ab plus b squared. So from now on, when you square a binomial with addition inside, you just go ahead and think of your, this is called a you can think of your perfect square. So this so you can think of the first term square plus 2 times the product of the two terms and plus the last term square. So that will be case number 1. So let's look at case number 2. So case number 2, you subtract times subtract. What it means is that when you square a binomial with a minus inside, so the a minus b squared, you can write it at a smaller degree, which is a minus b times a minus b again. We are going to distribute the first term of our first binomial with each one of the term of our second binomial. So that will give us a square minus ab. And we repeat exactly the same process again for the second terms. So b minus ab plus b squared. So these two middle term, they are like term because they have the same the same variables a and b, but the coefficient is -1. So think about right here, you have a squared plus -1 plus -1 ab plus b squared. So that will give us a squared minus 2ab plus b squared. So that will be case number 2 when you square a binomial with a minus inside. So let's look at case number 3. Okay, let me erase this. I don't want you to see this. Okay, so for case number 3, what happens when you try to find the product of a sum and a differences of your two binomial? So let's do the math here. We have a plus b times a minus b. again, we will distribute the first terms of our first binomial with each one of the term in our second binomial. So that will give us a squared minus ab. Next, we will distribute the second term from the first binomial with each one of the term in the second binomial. So that will give us plus ab minus b squared. Now the two middle terms, they are like terms because they have the same variable and an exponent, which is 1. So now we have ab, we combine like terms to be plus -1 plus 1 ab minus b squared. So this will give us 0. So that's why you're left with a squared minus b squared. So that's what we have here. So from now on, if we want to find the product of a sum and a differences of the same binomial, then you just go ahead and the product will just equal the first term square minus the second term square. So this will be the end of this video. I will see you in class. Make sure you write down the summary. Thank you. Goodbye.